Welcome everyone for this episode of Talking Studio Head with no S, as I'm on my own this week. Unfortunately, Guy couldn't make it. He was in an area without any internet access and very little communication at all, which was very frustrating for the both of us. But nevertheless, we had a topic, and we both hope that you are doing well. And here we go. The topic of this week is the old sample packs that we got to use back in the day, in the early 90s, and the ones that we are using nowadays on services such as Splice and everything. If you have any questions about this, please leave them in the comment section below. And if you have any suggestions or things or stories related to sample packs, please let us know as well. So let me tell you about mine a little bit, and you will see it's a very nice topic because I remember using those early 90s sample packs, containing all the classic samples already tweaked from the 70s and 80s and everything like this. It was a fantastic period, for the development of sample packs. I think that the first one that I got, that I purchased myself, was Double X Large The Killer, which is a collection made by Best Service in Germany. I don't know who the producers are, but let's see Double X Large or XX Large as a foretaste of what could become the Vengeance series. For example, they are quite famous in the EDM scene, and I got to use them myself, of course. But there is another incredible sample pack that I have to tell you about, and this one that was always with the chunky and very a bit corny samples in there, and it was called Mega Bass, and I was using it all the time. I love that thing. I'm sure the likes of Oliver Lieb used it as well. So we are talking about the mid-90s here. It was a really cool period for the development of sample libraries, of course. What about you? Did you use sample packs in the 90s compared to now? Of course, we all get to use the samples from the Vengeance series every now and then, because everything is so well calibrated and goes well together. The frequency response is just top notch, and I'm sure that you guys like it as well. So yeah, nowadays, what is the kind of stuff that we get from Splice and stuff like that? I have to admit that I make samples myself, so I don't tend to buy a lot of sample packs. But if I had to recommend one, that's probably the one that's soon to be released by Gai Barone, the one and only, the guy who's missing today. And of course, we also have the likes of Jerome Ismail. If you know him, he released a pair of sample packs on freshly squeezed samples, if I remember correctly, which is also a very nice source of samples for progressive house and stuff like that. A little bit electronic sounding still. So very good source. Jerome Ismail Progressive Essentials. Both packs, they are absolutely outstanding, and I have to recommend them. Other things, not that many. I tend to make my own sample packs that you will soon be able to find on a service such as Splice. Also, I make my own samples available on my airwave-music.com shop. I have the Mega Sample Pack that I use myself all the time. It's a collection of samples that I made over the years that I keep expanding. And also we have the likes of Urban Adventures, which is another series I would like to expand in the future, which is, put simply, recordings of field sounds treated inside my computer, laptops and everything, and transformed into some musical elements for beats and stuff like that. Really, really cool to use. And check out the videos also on my own Airwave Music channel if you can. That would be awesome. So yeah, a bit shorter than usual for this episode due to the fact that we cannot get the feedback from Gai Barone. I would like to hear from him next week, probably in the next episode of Talking Studio Heads. If you have any questions or if you have any recommendations regarding sample packs, please let us know once again in the section below, in the comment section below. Thanks a lot for watching this episode of Talking Studio Head, and I promise that Guy will be back in the next episode. Thanks a lot once again. Have a nice Sunday further, and see you next week. Bye!